Any person other than the applicant wishing to speak before either committee must fill out a registration slip which can be found outside either of the doors. You can then turn them in here at the desk.
You can keep talking, we're not starting. 5 minutes. We like this stuff, but we can't.
That means you can still hear me. Chris, are you there? His or ours?
Oh.
That's, yeah, that's because everything on the top.
Yeah. Let's come right over here.
Does anybody have a slip wishing to speak or even to register as against or? Is this, and this I would assume, is this like, no input out here, this is regarding this worship? Is that where the worship? Is that who there's?
Sorry.
I'll start reading this. We can get hooked up on reading this. Okay.
Chris, can you hear me?
Hello?
Hello?
Hi, we can hear you. Can you hear us?
Okay.
Okay.
All right, we're gonna get started then.
Very good.
Hey, good evening, everybody. I'll call this meeting of the Waushara County Board of Adjustments to order. This meeting will begin with a public hearing. Anyone other than the applicant or the representative wishing to speak must register and submit the registration slip to the zoning administrator at this time. Following the hearing, we will conduct our monthly business meeting, at which time we will vote on the applications. You may stay and hear how the applications are decided, or you may leave following the hearing. The applicant and town board will be sent a copy of tonight's decisions. Any other persons wishing to receive a copy of the decision can sign the sheet on the table at the front of the room. Those of you wishing immediate knowledge of the outcome of these proceedings may call the county zoning office tomorrow morning. The procedure we will follow for hearing each application tonight is, after each application is read, the applicant, their agent, or representative will be asked to present their application, followed by any questions or comments from the board. Then all correspondence will be read, and others in favor will have a chance to speak. Anyone objecting will then have a chance to speak. I will then ask for a summary of the board's field observations and any staff comments. Finally, the applicant will be allowed a chance for a short rebuttal if they wish. Anyone wishing to speak should use the microphone at the podium here, state their name and direct their comments to the board. Because of the number of applications tonight, I'm asking that all testimony be kept brief and to the point. The applicant will have 5 minutes to present information on their application other than questions from the committee. Anyone else wishing to speak should limit their testimony to 3 minutes, and any rebuttal by the applicant should also be limited to 3 minutes. If you are testifying as a nearby landowner, please tell us where your property is located relative to the subject property. Tonight's hearing will be recorded, and the recording will become part of the record. Comments that are based on hearsay or secondhand information, as well as slanderous or prejudicial remarks, will be ruled out of order. The committee has looked at all the properties, and the record will reflect these observations. Any person affected by an administrative decision of this board has 30 days from the filing of tonight's decision to file an appeal. Such appeals are heard by the Waushara County Circuit Court. Information on appeals is available from the clerk of court's office and qualified legal counsel. The county assumes no liability and makes no warranty as to the legality of any construction commenced prior to the expiration of this 30-day period. I'll now introduce the board. John Short, John Benz, I'm Kevin Fitzgerald, back row Larry Kim, and George Peterman in the back. Our first variance for tonight, table from July 16, 2020 public hearing. Number 1, Plainfield Mini Mart, LLC, Baraboo, Wisconsin, has made an application for variance in accordance with section 58-662, 58-864, and 58-865 sub 6 of the Waushara County zoning code to construct a high-rise pole sign which contains an 11-foot by 6-inch by 11-foot 6-inch customer cabinet sign and a 10-foot 3-inch by 7-foot 4-inch LED price sign coming to a height of 100 feet amended to 150 feet on 8/10/20. 60-foot maximum height allowed. Coming to within 15 feet from the lot line, 75 feet setback required, which represents 75% of the total height of the structure and total sign area of 309.25 square feet, amended to 377.55 square feet on 8/10/20, 100 square feet allowed in the CG General Commercial Zone. Location: an approximate 2.2 acre parcel of land known as Lot 3 of CSM 6521, being part of the northeast one quarter of the northeast one quarter, section 15, and part of the northwest one quarter of the northwest one quarter, section 14, T14N RAE, town of Plainfield, North 6481 Fifth Avenue. I want to ask for Chris, tell us what you want to do up there, Chris. If you can hear us, let us know.
I can hear, yes.
You want to explain the situation up there and why you're asking for this variance and why you had to increase it from 100 to 150 feet?
You're asking me why we're asking for the variance?
Yes, we have an audience here and people that may be concerned about it, so you have to explain it to them.
Oh, okay. Well, it's a unique, the lot does not have direct frontage on I-39, so it presents a challenge for visibility to be seen from the interstate. The owner of the BP Grab and Go is looking to change his business model. He wants to attract more truckers. To that end, he's removed some outlots, some outbuildings, expanded his parking area, adding a diesel canopy. And this is just another part of his marketing strategy, is to have a high-rise sign that's clearly visible from the interstate to attract that truck traffic. We found when we took a lift to the site and did a target at 125 feet that we believe we need to go taller for visibility's sake.
Okay, Chris, I have some questions for you and answer just as best as you can. Has there been a recent survey there?
Say that again?
Has there been a recent survey?
We did have a surveyor on site, and we did mark the property line in that corner where we're locating. So we did mark both the east property line as well as the north property line.
So we know where the lot lines are, correct?
Oh, exactly. Yes.
Have you talked to the neighbors at the town about this?
I had spoken with the previous owner of the property one time when I was on site. Her concern was that we were going to be within the property lines. I didn't talk with anyone else.
Okay. It'll be on a large concrete foundation, right?
Yes, it's a spread foundation. I gave a little sketch in there. It's going to be approximately 27 feet square, and the depth of that cement will be 6.5, 7 feet. We will have engineered drawings that we will supply a copy to the county for your files, if we can do it.
The concrete going to be level to the ground, or will it be elevated at all?
I did not catch that. Sorry.
Will it be flat?
One more time.
Will it be or will it be a flat concrete slab?
Okay, I caught the part about the concrete slab.
Mm-hmm. Okay. So the finished height will be 150 feet?
That is the overall height from grade, correct.
how are we gonna deal with, any erosion or stormwater runoff from that concrete slab?
I apologize. I know you're asking about the concrete slab. I'm trying to walk to a spot where I can hear you a little better.
Okay, let me try it one more time. There's gonna be a lot of water runoff with that largest slab. What about erosion or stormwater runoff?
The runoff from the slab, well, the area where we're going to place it it's currently paved. I mean, there will be, the slab will have a crown to it. So you're just concerned about water runoff?
Yes. I'm, I'll
There-
get that.
you know-
Are there any other improvements planned around that sign? I don't know if you heard me.
yeah, I'm hearing, but I'm not understanding. It's muffled. I apologize.
So the setbacks will be met?
The setback, no, we have essentially three variances going. One is for height, one is for overall square footage, and setback also. So there's three variances that we will need to hurdle.
Have you considered other options? And I think you did that the first time we were there. You had it placed at a different spot, and now you moved it, correct?
Yes, we found that the first spot we were hopeful for was the septic field. So then we had to move a little further north along the east line of the property. And it turns out where we're at now is, without getting further away from the interstate, which the owner is not looking to do, we think we found the most conducive spot.
Okay, next question. You try to explain the best as you can the hardships and unique property limitations which would support your request for this variance.
You're asking what are they?
Yes, what are the hardships?
Oh, well, there's no frontage, of course, so we can't be as close to the interstate as we want. Therefore, the height restriction would seriously limit the visibility from vehicular traffic. The square footage, we know from distance charts how tall the pricing numerals need to be for visibility, readability on the interstate. And, the setback thing, again, if we go any further away, then we don't have a visible sign.
Okay, next question. You know what permits you'll need?
I didn't catch that one.
Do you know what permits you will need?
Try me one more time.
Okay. Do you know what permits you will need?
What permit?
Yes, you know which permits you'll have to pull for permission to do this.
Well, I've checked with the Department of Transportation, Wisconsin DOT. They do not issue a permit. They just have a rule that the sign has to be within 50 feet of the property line. Beyond that, your permit, I know that the township defers to you, so they do not require a permit either.
Okay. If this was approved, how would you start this project?
When would we start?
Yes.
Probably late October.
So the questions I have, committee, anybody on the committee may have a question for you now.
I have a
Okay.
question, actually, before I address this to Chris, just to the rest of the thing, so looking at the drawing, and we have these dollars that are put up on the drawing. When we were there at the site, I had the impression that the bollards would be on the exterior of the pad. And am I looking at that they're within the pad?
Yeah, I thought. Oh,
The pad's not great.
and I think we should clarify that, because the elevation view shows a little bit. But it says concrete, yeah, but
So Chris, if you could, is the concrete pad that surrounds the pole, is that raised higher than the level of the ground, or is that right at ground level?
No, it will be even with the existing paved surface that's there now.
Okay, so,
So, and it should actually be like that. You remember the drainage ditch,
right,
you know, and that would be over in this location here, so it would be opposite, you know, traffic.
okay, all right.
The bollards are gonna be in the back. Anybody else?
Okay, Chris, that's good for now. Stay online because there may be a rebuttal that you want to get into. But now we're going to go to correspondence.
Received any correspondence, however, I did receive a phone call from the previous owner who happens to own adjacent properties. Her only concern was regarding the location and the proximity of the pad to the property line. She just wanted to make sure that it didn't encroach, because technically that is a private easement at her property. When I assured her that, you know, it was going to be approximately 5 feet from the property line and completely encased, she posed no objection.
Okay. Anyone in favor?
I have not nobody has signed up to speak in favor or against.
Staff comments?
Okay. If you recall, the last meeting, the Plainfield Mini Mart was seeking variance for a smaller pole, 100-foot versus the 150 that's now before us, and a slightly smaller sign package. Last time I think it was 309 square foot, now amended to 377 square foot. The original location was south and west of the station. Now they've moved it north and west. We all went out to the property on Monday. And I know that the board was generally agreeable to the location and generally agreeable to the overall variance request. One of the couple concerns though were raised, and that was safety. Safety of, falling objects, possibly falling heights, things like that from the sign. That was one of staff's concerns too, was to provide some type of physical separation. We actually have gone out and toured a lot of the signs in and around the area from Stevens Point all the way down to Coloma. And you'll notice that all of the signs, and this is very similar to what's existing right now out of the village of Coloma, the VP out there. Everything had a physical separation, whether that be landscaping or it was fencing, but there was always some type of physical separation to keep people from from underneath it and or vehicles. So it was discussed on the onsite of letting them come up with some type of concept. He did submit a plan that is before you showing the use of bollards around the perimeter of the sign. If that is acceptable, to the board, we will incorporate this at the time of land use permit. And then, we can go forward with that. Staff's reviewed the request. We feel that it is in line with, many of the poles and high-rise signs that are located along the expressway. While you will be making a formal recommendation on this request later in the evening, we are recommending approval of the variance to construct a high-rise pole sign, which contains an 11x6 by 11.6 customer cabinet sign, an 11.6 by 21.4 LED price sign, coming to a total height of 150 feet and coming to within 15 feet from the side lot line, which is an internal side lot line. And a total sign area package of 377 square feet, subject to the conditions listed in the report.
That's it. Chris, any comments or rebuttal or anything else you want to say?
No, I'm good.
Okay, sounds good to us too. Thank you very much. I hope everybody gets well up there.
Okay.
That's it. Okay. We conclude that part of the meeting, right? Now we'll go right to our business meeting. Unless you've got something else first.
Do you want?
Yeah, I'll do that right now. I'll wait. You can tell who runs the show.